I don't know what all these other YouTubers doing and they subscribers, but Real and the Royal Family stepping this summer. So matter of fact, give me your motherfucking wig. Give me your wig. I'm snatching your wig. And as a matter of fact, because I don't know what to expect from me, I'm taking my own damn wig. Now let's get to the motherfucking video.
Oh, back again, back to back, made back, stack the M's. Told him I miss Slim Shady, bag the M. Once he go black, he'll be back again. Tell him.
Alright, girl, so let's get into this story. The people that you need to know in this story is me and one of my close friends that I call my sister, which is say my sister. So, this story begins around graduation season last year. So, to give you an exact date, I would say mid-June. So for all of you who don't know, Emporia is a small town. It's pretty dry. So the most lit thing here is really the parties. And especially around graduation season because everybody be in it. And it be some type of fun. So this is like when me and my sister were about juniors. So we all like, just really get our license. We first really started driving and all of that. So we were plotting on the party. We're like, yeah, we're gonna go. So we asking our parents, like, yeah, we talk about them the whole week. The party was on a Saturday. So we're talking about it the whole week. So we're talking to each other. So I'm talking to her. I'm like, yeah, girl. So, can you drive? Because at the time I didn't have a car. I would borrow a car. And she's like, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. So we're like, yeah, girl. All right, this works. I'm like, so we're still talking about it. So the day of the party comes, we meet up, and we're sitting in the car, and we're riding to the party. So as we're riding to the party, it's pre-prep. I'm like, yeah, girl, we got to get turned up. All this, wada. So I'm like, all right. But then I think about it. I'm like, all right, girl, hold on now. You know you can't drink tonight, right? Because you driving, honey, and I don't play about that. And so she's like, yeah, I know. Oh, and disclaimer too, I don't support underage drinking. If you do what you do it, you do what you do. But I'm not gonna say, ooh, go out here and drink. Alright, back to the story. So, she's like, yeah, I know. So, we finally make it to the party. And we get out. The party's already jumping because it was at this place where it was like, it was a building with inside where like the DJ was and like the music was. But then it was like, even the country, it was like the outside portion where everybody was too. So regardless of where you went, like it was lit. Like you in there, you having a good time. So the party's going on, and we lit. I'm turning my sister up. I'm like, yeah, girl, yeah, oh, shake it, smack. So we going in, we getting it, we laughing, we joking. It's a good time. Like, yes, this is what I came for. So some of my cousins ended up walking into the party. So me and my sister ended up separating. So I'm like, all right, girl, I'm gonna go talk to my cousins. We're like, woo. So I go see my cousins. We're laughing, we're joking. I may have sipped a little bit, may or may not have sipped a little bit. So, I'm like, yeah, girl, it's lit. So, next thing you know, my sister walks up on me. And, matter of fact, no. I walked up on my sister. Cause I was like, all right, y'all. So I go and see her. I see her with a cup of her hand. She's drinking. I'm like, So I'm getting into her. I'm like, no, what you doing? I'm like, what cup is this for you? She's like, it's my first one. I said, don't you drink no more. So I'm getting upset. I snatched the cup from her. I'm like, don't you drink no more. So she's like, okay. So we separate again because in a party, I'm all over the place. But all I know, y'all know that for a fact. I'm all over the place. I'm hollering, I'm loud. So I'm all over the place and we're having a good time. We're still partying. Next thing you know too, it was Bonito. That comes on, so for all y'all don't know the party, let me give you a little bit of background too. In the party, whenever that song comes around, if you're around me, unless I really like you, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be jumping up and I'm gonna push the fuck out you. Because in like the party, that's what they do with Bonito. Come on, they jump, and we all in a big circle. But I always think it's funny, like jump and be like, nah. and push the fuck out somebody and have them trip on themselves, and I jump away. So they be like, oh, they'll trip really hard trying to look back for somebody, and they'll never know who did it. So that's really funny to me. So I'm doing that. I'm having a good time pushing motherfuckers. And then next thing you know, my sister comes stumbling on my back. So I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck to push me? I'm like, the bitch tried to get me back. It's her, and she's like, Rail, I got to get home. I got a curfew. Mind you, I didn't know this, because I'm like, girl. But as I'm looking at her some more, I'm noticing that this bitch is drunk. So I'm like, oh my fucking God. I said that this ain't about a bitch. So I'm like, Lordy, girl. So I'm like, I guess we gotta go. So I start walking her outside. And she, and then, what happened? What happened? That too, her cousin and her boyfriend was riding with us too. So while she's drunk, like she can barely walk, I had to go collect everyone. So I'm walking throughout the party. I'm like, hey, you know, we about to go. And so her cousin's like, all right. And then she tells her boyfriend, was like, all right. So she goes look for her boyfriend, and you know, she's gonna tell him, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go take her outside. So as I'm taking her outside, I'm like, Lordy, I'm like basically toting this girl. But like, she's walking, but I'm basically toting her. I'm like, I'm looking and I'm thinking like, I really don't know where this girl parked at. Cause like, I mean, I won't drive it. So like, if I don't drive, I really don't pay attention where we park. I'm like, girl, you know. So I'm like, hey, where we park? And she like, okay, over here. So we start walking to like where she thinks she parked at. And it turns out the car wasn't there. Honda car was not there. So she was like, oh my God, somebody done stole my car. My car gone, Rail. So she's, in this point, she's emotional because she's thinking someone has stolen her car. But I'm like, I know this car is not stolen. It's just we gotta find it. So I'm like, Lordy. So we go look for like a good 5 more minutes. And next thing you know, I'm sorry because I heard a bunch of commotion. People are running outside of the building. And when I mean running, I ain't talking about it, no, ha, like what's going on? I mean like something going on, like hauling ass, like people are falling, people getting pushed, people getting trampled on. I'm like, oh hell, they done started fucking fighting. I'm like, we really gotta fucking go. So I'm like, Carol, come on now, you gotta think, like, you gotta find this car. So she's like, oh, I don't know. So like, I'm toting her around, and next thing you know, guess what happened? Because you know when fighting happens, you know what comes next. Pat, pat, pat. So I'm like, God damn it. So I'm like, come on, girl. And like, she's thinking it's a joke. Like, she's acting like nothing's going on. So I'm like, get your ass down. So like, I'm snatching her. Like, we're sitting on somebody's car. And so like, at this point, people are hauling ass. Like, cars are going. It's like, shoo, shoo, shoo. So they going. So as I'm leaning on somebody's car, somebody is in the car. So they're like, they beeping on her like, beep, beep, beep. I'm like, no, bitch, you gonna stay here till they stop. So I'm sitting there and they getting mad. They ready to go. They cussing me out through the window. So eventually I get her and I pick her up. So I start running. Cause they still shooting. They busting caps. So finally I see her car. I'm like, hell yeah. So I throw this bitch over my shoulder and I start fucking hauling ass, bitch, like a track star that I did not know I was at the time. So when we get to the car, her cousin is there waiting for us. So I'm like, yes, girl, yes. So I'm like, okay, she can't drive, so you might want to drive. She's like, wait, okay, but my boyfriend ain't here yet. So I'm like, shit, where the fuck he at then? So we in the car, we're waiting. And next thing you know, I look out the window. Her boyfriend's walking towards the car. But mind you, they're shooting. Like, they're still shooting in this time frame. So I'm walking, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So as he's walking towards us, he's like, man, that's like a fucking BB gun. Fuck this shit. So I was like, he is really a thug. Like, he really be out here. So, and this mom just like, oh my fucking God, like, what done I got myself into? So at this point, my sister's in the back, her cousin's driving, I'm in the passenger seat, and her boyfriend's in the back. So we finally started the car and we hauling ass out because people still leaving. But as we're riding down the road, like it's like bumper cars out this bitch, but like with real fucking cars. People are bumping into each other. Cars is like ding, ding, ding. And surprisingly, like we did not get hit by the grace of God. So as we're riding out, we're talking. And so I'm trying to talk, but like I said, my sister's still drunk. So she's singing in the back seat, like just getting her damn life. I'm talking to her cousin. I'm like, look, we want to take her home. Like, she can't drive. Like, look at her. She's like, yeah, you right. But I can't stay with her tonight. So I'm like, all right, shit, I'm going to take you home. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, bitch, I had about maybe like 5 miles in that damn car and $10 to my damn name at the moment. So I'm like, shit. I said, you know I'm going to write about it for this bitch. Cause I'm like, I'm about to put this damn gas in the car so we can go take this girl home. So as we're riding back, she gets up and she straightens up a little bit and she's like, my mama calling me. And like, I'm like, well, you can't answer. She's like, I can't answer the phone. So like, I'm like, shit. So I'm like, somebody gotta answer the damn phone. Like, I don't want her like mama to think like shit, so she won't get in trouble no damn more. So we missed this next call. I'm like, shit, alright, I'm gonna call her. So when she calls again, I get her phone and I answer. I'm like, yeah, hey, someone got the shooting at the party and there's a lot of traffic. I know she got a curfew, but I promise you, we're gonna be there. You know, I'm just like, yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna get her home. So I hang up. She's like, all right, but she better get home. So I hang up the phone. Boom. So we're riding back from the party. We say I made it to Emporia so we can get my car. And like, I mean, like, she's still drunk, bitch. I'm like, I know this bitch gotta go home. She's singing, she's talking. And next thing you know, I just thinking, so I just got frustrated. I was like, take your ass to sleep and shut the fuck up and sober up. So she gets emotional. You can talk to me like that. But she ends up laying her ass down and she goes to sleep. So we go and get, at this point we go and get my car and we go and drop her boyfriend off and then her cousin's driving my sister. So we driving back to my sister's house and then when we get there, I'm thinking, so I call her cousin, I'm like, look, we can't drive into the driveway because then she go know something up. So what we do is, and I swear, I was so fucking nervous. We drive her to the end of her road. To get her out the car, we're like, all right, you know, we're gonna drive home. It's right there, okay? So she's like, all right. So she gets in the car, and it's like literally right down like the road to the left. So we're sitting there watching her like from right here. And she isn't making it home, so I'm like, all right. So we get in my car, I'm like, all right, I gotta take you home. But like I said, mind you, my car on zero at this point. So, and gas where my sister lives is fucking expensive, so I'm like, shit, gotta put this fucking high as gas in this damn car. So, we go and get gas, and I take my sister cousin home. And through all this going on, a bitch forgot he had a curfew too. But the shady thing about my mama is she really didn't press me about it. So I get home thinking all is fine and dandy. And okay. You know how people do, like in the scary movies, how like, no, better yet, in Norbit, when Norbert was walking back into the house and the lights was off and Rasputia was sitting in the chair and then she cuts the light on and was like, where you been? That's how it was for me when I got in the house. So, to make a long story short with all that, my aunts ended up getting fussed out. So now I'm in my damn feelings. And I ain't talked to my sister for like a good 2 days. So I was upset about that. I'm like, bitch, I got your ass home and now I done got fucking fussed out. Now she fine and dandy. So, I mean, I got over it. And that was an eventful night. At the time, bitch, I could not laugh at it. But now I can, so it's pretty funny now. But, that's the end of that story. I forgot. I have to shout out 2 important people. First, I need to shout out Erica Hicks. She's a fellow YouTuber. If you love me, I know you'll love her. Her channel name is Erica Hicks. Go like, comment, and say Royalty Hines sent you. And then subscribe because she's on the cover. She's a fellow YouTuber. You know I'm all for the come up. Also, Meyana. I'll leave her Instagram in the bio. And if you would like to get shouted out next video, shout me out and tag me in it. and I'll make sure I get you in there. Alright? Don't forget to live royal, and I'll see you in the next video.